Whoa.
The motherfucking heat's on podcast.
That's right.
Woo!
Crazy.
How many is this? 100?
Episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah, 111, I think.
100th episode.
Well, we did 100 practices.
Yeah, we did 100 practices.
We did 100 practices. Welcome to the Heaps On Podcast, episode 11.
That's right. It's a milestone for us. We're in to the double digits.
And guess what happened today? Sorry to cut you off.
What?
It's spring.
It's spring.
Fucking
is
spring.
spring.
Holy shit.
Do you know what? Do you know how I realised? I was driving to the podcast today and I was feeling a little glum, like it was winter. And I saw a big fat guy on a lime scooter, and he'd put a lazy boy chair on it, and he was driving it down the street in the sun. And I said, "Spring is sprung." And I also saw a nutty dreadlock man with his shirt off too. Anyway, spring.
It's spring. Get out there. Get out there. Go do the
The
gardening.
Kepler track.
Go do the gardening and do the dishes.
Do the dishes too far? No,
Don't do the dishes.
Don't do that. You're not allowed to say that
We're not allowed
on
to
a
say.
podcast.
We're not allowed to say do the dishes.
You'll get sued. Today on the show, we're talking Warriors, the fairy tale ending for SJ, Shaun Johnson. What the fuck was that riff on in South Africa?
Yep.
Bullshit. And a hell of a weekend in NPC featuring the South versus the North, the land war.
Go, you bastards!
Good on yous. But hey, let's first things first.
Huge.
Huge?
Huge weekend.
Huge weekend.
Huge weekend of sport.
Ben's going to admit he didn't watch
Didn't
all
watch
of
it,
it,
worked it all.
but we're going to tell him about it,
Yeah.
aren't we, Tav?
This is what I'm actually. This is a little catch up for me, so I can figure out exactly what did happen.
Yeah, this is good.
Beautiful.
This
I've
is,
got my theories.
we want
Perfect.
We want the listeners to also not watch any sport.
Totally.
And rely on us.
Just us.
to give you the goss.
We will give you the goss. Man, oh man. Cronulla Sharks hosting the Warriors in the final Warriors game of the 2024 NRL season.
Big fart.
Big fart
Big
sound.
farts.
Holy hecker.
Well, the Warriors went down early, but Shaun Johnson just pulled out some final magic.
Masterclass. This is at halftime. He said, "Don't worry, boys. This is all part of the plan." 22-6 the score was.
22-6 the score was.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I
we
got-
were dead and buried.
I got to admit, I wasn't watching because I was otherwise engaged, but I saw the score and I started messaging the boys. Jesus, SJ's going to have to retire after this. But lo and behold,
He'd already had, which is so lucky. There's a little thing I noticed, just off the SJ topic, and I'm sorry if I'm shitting in your bed here, shitting in your front lawn. Did you notice that Tom Hazelton and Nico Hines did the
AFB.
the Adam Fanor Blake
AFB celebration.
What the fuck was that about?
What happened?
Was it welcoming him, or was it like, shame yo, you better fucking get right and come in here?
I reckon it was they were trying to take the fucking piss.
Yeah, not a very nice way to welcome a new teammate since he's heading there next year.
I reckon they were sort of making a little concession, saying like, "We'll do this. You hook us up with the brownies and the biscuits." and
Oh
whatnot."
yeah,
That's
deep cut.
right.
That's a reference to.
AFB's wife makes brownies.
She makes
she
brownies.
did. She did. She struggled with her small business.
She couldn't sell them here
tough.
because people didn't want to pay her.
It's a competitive market.
If you work with what are they called, SMEs, and you want to help out Fanor Blake's wife with her brownies, get
into it.
Get in touch with the podcast, and we'll give you his details. But yeah, it was a pretty good comeback.
Amazing.
It was one for the ages. Do you think SJ? It was a fairy tale finish for SJ. How else would you have said it was a fairy tale finish? So what else could have happened that made it just that?
Oh well, they did a
perfect
haka. They
last
did a
game?
haka.
Yep,
So
they
that
did
was
the haka.
that was already
Tick
there.
that off the list.
Big high five from Logan Dodds.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that happened.
Immediately, Logan was on the field.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so that happened.
Yeah.
So we're already saying things that getting a root from your missus.
No, well, apparently that
I
didn't
saw that on
happen.
Instagram. That would have been the perfect way to sign it
bloody
off because
hell.
the sign indicated that it was going to happen, and then on his Instagram later he said,
Nah, Bo.
"Nah, Bob, maybe maybe he had a few too many beers, you
Do you
know, stayed
think-
out a little late." Anyway,
Yeah.
that happens to the
He's
best
just
of us.
tired.
So-
Sometimes if I have a big day of sports,
Oh, we don't need to hear
I
about
don't even
this.
want to talk, let alone cuddle.
So
And Ben's in hot demand. Let's say
Yeah.
this.
to paint the picture here, SJ's missus was in the crowd. She had a sign that says, "I still get to play with Shaun Johnson."
Yes.
And then the second part of the sign said like,
I'm gonna fuck him later. No,
But-
just kidding.
Whoa.
I can't remember. Yeah, it's somewhere around here. But I'm sorry to go into it. But yeah, and then on the Instagram later on,
Then on the Instagram later on, SJ revealed a screenshot of a text she said that said, sleep in the other bed. I'm spreading out.
I'm spreading out. I'm lady spreading, which
Yeah.
is classic. But hey, that would have been the perfect way to end it.
She's got every right to spread out.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so SJ didn't get a root last night, but I don't think it matters
He would have
because
been on cloud
he
nine.
probably came in his pants on the field, to be honest.
Here's a little question I have for you guys. Now, SJ's sort of come back to form last year. Was it the Sharks or was it the Sea Eagles that we came back in?
It was the Sharks.
It was the Sharks.
Yeah,
So-
Sharks.
So he's kind of, bookended this last phase of his career with these
Definitely.
Sharks
Absolutely.
comebacks.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's what it's about.
Yep, beating the Sharks. He will be remembered for that in those last 2 years. Fantastic games. But, hey, I wanted to touch on something about this season from last season. Hype, The season's over now. We've kind of got to do a bit of a review. Our year with the Warriors started quite positively. Actually, it started at the Sharks because the games for the Wars in 2024 bookended the season. We were there. We sat next to Judith Collins.
That's right.
In a corporate box. Now, hopes were high. That game was sold out. Every game all year was sold out.
My
And this was,
husband is Samoan.
Sorry.
So tell
Bit
us.
late
for
on
Judith.
that.
and we overheard her saying that at the game a lot because she was trying to relate
She
to
was with
people.
her husband.
No, and she was trying to relate to people in the game
true.
at the crowd.
That's true.
We were trying to get selfies.
We were. I did.
We did
kind
get
of.
them, yeah.
But what do you think the hype did? Did the hype affect us this year at all? Was it kind of a detriment? Do we prefer to fly under the radar as the Wars?
Fuck you, sir.
I
Are
think
people laughing at us? Is what I want to know. Are we the butt of the fucking whole competition here as fans?
yeah, but it's not the team's fault.
No.
that we got hyped up. It's the fucking media.
And ours.
It's our fault. It's the fans' fault.
Yeah,
and then
it's last year's team's fault for doing pretty good.
Yeah.
At the end.
What else happened in the rugby league world, Tavis, that you'd like to touch on?
well, someone from Melbourne got their fucking ass out again.
Really?
That's
crikey.
right. Joe Chan from the Melbourne Storm. The Storm played the Cowboys this week.
I've heard of him.
And Bellyache decided to rest pretty much the whole team. And I don't know when it happened. I don't know where it happened. I think it was a home game for the Cowboys. Joe Chan made a break. Someone made a grab. And his pants came down and we saw another fucking Melbourne Storm ass.
Does
Well,
it piss you off to see that many
it
asses?
does.
Yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned bellyache because I think he had a bit of a bellyache because I think I saw something come out. But that's just,
Really?
if you stop if you guys have, the old Sky with the remote where you could pause and rewind it.
Tav still has that.
Yeah.
Well, I have Sky.
Yeah.
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 Oh, you guys don't
I'm
have
saying,
remotes?
no, I'm
No,
just saying,
I don't get it.
check the replay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check for the poos.
Yeah, true.
It's a big call, Ben. And Joe Chan probably listens to this podcast.
Well, yeah, he would. Poor old Scott Drinkwater had his hand on bare flesh, which was
He did.
pretty troubling for
He
him.
did.
I feel
think-
sorry for him, man.
Did I send you guys the photo of that?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Damn, it's commitment.
Yeah.
That's what you want your senior players in the team to stand up and say, I don't give a fuck if I'm touching bare ass.
Well, essentially, he slowed the ruck down
It's true.
by forcing his hand down on bare ass flesh.
It's true.
Pretty amazing. Like you say, commitment.
I'm just saying we're lucky we haven't seen the other side yet. We've been
What,
seeing
like
a
the
lot
penis?
of ass lately.
Yeah.
We're lucky we haven't seen any.
Sorry, show don't tell.
Show don't tell.
But yeah.
Well, you
but
gotta-
you were saying, yeah.
You got to go
Tell
into
don't
a
show
tackle.
in this scenario,
you
maybe.
don't have to say
Penis. I just was
big,
confused. I wasn't
sloppy.
sure.
You got to go into a tackle with everything you got, especially if a dude's pants are down.
We had the Roosters playing this week as well. They look
Yep.
very good. Wadia Hargraves is gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
So basically, he just came back from a lengthy suspension.
Yes.
One of his first tackles he made was high, and he
Hmm.
got sent to the bin. Very likely that we're not going to see him for the rest of the year. Very likely that we're not going to see him ever again.
Hmm. So he's retired, right?
yeah,
Or is
this is his last season.
He said that, eh?
And the Roosters make the grand final. I think we'll see him because
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was a 3 or maybe 4 week ban.
Do they play this week? Or do
Yeah,
they?
they're playing in about 30 minutes.
Oh, right. Sorry.
So
He
that'll
got-
be-
that
that'll
was
be 1
last week.
week.
Yeah. That was last week. Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. So we might not ever see him on the field again.
Man,
which
salute,
is,
Jared.
Big salute. Massive mana moment.
Yeah. He was, known as a bit of a grub, but in a kind of fun way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you're mates with the bully, you're okay with him being a bully.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a lovable thug.
Yeah, he
I
was.
suppose. But yeah, salute to you, Jared. You started a rooster and you finished a rooster, really?
Yeah.
Didn't he? What a legend.
He had like 320 games or something. Keeping in mind, he's probably had like, I don't know, 50 or 60 suspensions.
He could be at 400 games.
He could be at 400 fucking games.
I wonder how many $1 million he got paid in extra on the side
and the
payments from
paper
Nick
bag.
Politis.
Yeah, true.
Because he's been there the whole time. Him and Dan Tupou, I reckon, have had pretty solid extra cash careers.
Yeah, true. Because
Yeah.
we talked about this. Tupou's probably on 350K a year, right?
Not to mention all the money from Red Rooster.
Totally.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, salute to you, Jared. This week we had a very awkward moment in the NRL. I think it was pre-game at the Panthers, or it might have been a halftime show where Brad Fittler had the Fox sisters, who were the canoe slalom, whatever you call it. Champions.
Gold medalists from the Olympics.
Gold
is that right?
medalists from the Olympics.
Right.
Standing next to him.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm just waiting for the kiss cam to come on to me.
Oh my
And
god.
it was
Horny.
Dead quiet. One of the most awkward moments I've ever seen on live tally.
I'm just waiting for Kiss Cam to come on me. It's not happening. Do you like it? Do you like it? The environment here, do you like the footage? Yes, we're on. Yeah, we're live.
Jesus
Making
Christ.
it
Channel
all
9
the
might have to have a
more
word to
awkward.
him.
Yeah, I think they already did. I think they're probably not going to get him to do anything with any ladies anytime soon.
Far out, Brad. Settle down, lad.
Prayers up for Brad Fittler. Was this planned?
It's not
Maybe.
the 90s, Brad. You can't say shit like that
Who
anymore.
was there was a great interview back in the day with Chris Gale. Do you remember that?
And he
Chris-
said, "What's up, big tits?" or something, didn't he? Or something
he
like
was
that.
being interviewed.
Or
He was
something,
being
one of it.
interviewed by a very,
Yeah.
good-looking woman.
Yep.
And he basically said, you can find out back in my hotel later.
Yeah.
Chris-
Sorry, it wasn't as bad as I remembered
Yeah.
it, but yeah.
Well, it was pretty bad. It
Yep.
was on live telly. Chris Gale, massive party host. And also what was pretty bad was the Broncos getting a hiding from the Dolphins.
Wow, yeah.
So they were
suck.
out. Yeah, Broncos are trash. There's
Yeah, I
there's-
blame the Walters
Yeah,
personally.
totally.
The dad and the son.
Yeah, toxic
Toxic
duo.
pairing of people. Yeah.
I don't know. It's like this culture of like, oh, we're not winning. Let's just stop defending. You know?
Yeah, I reckon as well they have like a certain way of creating spark, and it's having all their best players on the field. And then
Yeah.
when they just don't have one of them, they're like, oh, it's too hard.
But they weren't even that under strength last night. They were out.
I don't
Reece
reckon
Walsh.
Tristan Saylor's very good.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
That's why he's going to the Super League.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
no
that-
one-
that's
no one
what I'm
wants him.
saying. Yeah.
He's just got a last name that make people come in their pants.
Yeah.
I'm going to come.
But yeah, Broncos, they were out Reece Walsh, they were out Ezra Mam, and I don't know if there was anyone else. Yeah, but those two, you can't say that they're under strength just down with those two people. You had Haasback, you had Reynolds there. They just don't give a
Okay.
fuck. Sorry, I'll wrap it up.
Okay. Yeah.
Dragons last night, they basically also said, fuck you finals, we
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah.
play it. And
Yeah.
they were down 44-6, I think, at one point, and then they scored like 5 tries in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's like no one wants to play finals from those teams,
I
eh?
know. But yeah, so Eels, I think that puts Eels into the coveted Spoon Bowl next week. Parramatta and West Tigers
Yes.
are neck and neck at
Yes.
the bottom. Well, they're equal.
They'll be on 18 points each
Yeah.
by tomorrow.
Yes.
By Monday
So
morning.
regardless
Right.
of points differential, whoever loses that
Yeah,
game
it
will
gets
get
the
the
spoon.
spoon,
Yeah.
and it's fucking amazing.
That man deserves it.
And whoever
Who are
looks
you
at that-
picking in it? I mean, we can get to the picks later, but what are your thoughts and
you have to
feelings
go
on it?
Eels. You have to go Eels.
Eels look like
I
they're
don't
playing
know.
a lot better.
Yeah, they look a lot fiery.
So Bulldogs play the Cowboys, which is fucking, I don't know, like the Cowboys could go into the top 4.
Oh, I forgot about Cowboys.
Fucking Cowboys could get up there. Although, no, their point stuff is shit. No, sorry. Their point-
Cowboys are one of those teams who I just have not been paying attention to.
Nah,
all
neither.
year.
I can't believe
it's
they're
like
where
I
they
was
are.
saying, it's the virtue of being ignored. They
Yeah.
haven't been hyped up.
Like, I think of them in the same vein as the Knights.
Yeah.
The Knights are 11th.
True.
And the Cowboys are fucking 6th. You know what I mean?
Just snuck in there, didn't they?
It's true.
Yep.
It's true. Speaking of the Knights, what did
What-
you get up to last night?
What did me?
Yeah.
Well, I was walking by a dream. The All Blacks played the Springboks. Well, no, it wasn't last night. It was a time in the past. But yes, I set my alarm for 2:55, and I tossed and turned, and there was a storm, and
Oh, it was very stormy.
it
was
was
a
very
lot of thunder.
stormy.
It
There was
was
a lot
loud
of
as
thunder.
fuck,
The
bro.
lightning was blaring through my blinds, and
Jesus.
I watched the All Blacks play the Springboks in Ellis Park, South Africa. And this game was chaos from the start.
It really
Let
was.
me fucking tell you. I don't know if you guys caught the hooker in the replay. Did you see the
Shit
hooker?
one, was it? No, I haven't
Don't
watched
say
it.
shit one. It's never shit.
Oh.
But what happened was, right? They barred up. They were playing techno music.
Holy.
Still when it started. TJ
Have
was in
some
a
respect.
Have some fucking respect
Show
for the
somebody
hooker, please.
respect.
So these South African DJs, they were, the stadium DJs were playing fucking, as TJ's going, to the fucking Mawakatina, and you couldn't even hear him, right? Bullshit. So the disrespect started there, and then once the haka started proper, they flew a fucking jet over it,
Jesus.
and the whole crowd sang ole, 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 ole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, bro,
Show
get
some
with
respect.
it, man. That's the haka, but good on them.
you,
That's
sir.
how they fuck with our heads. And then the game started, and I couldn't believe this. A lot of people are going to say the bench, good on the South Africans. Their bench came on and turned the tables for them. They ended up winning, what was it, 31-27 for those of you
It
who
was
don't
a
know.
tight one. It was a tight one, yeah.
31-27. They came back. They won it down the stretch. La-di-da. But I got some fucking beef with this ref, man.
I fucking hate that bastard.
Another one.
I think his name was something Brace.
Who cares what his name was? He's a cock.
He's a piece of shit. The thing that fucked me off the most was we're up 7-0, right? And
Boys are getting a roll on.
boys are getting a fucking roll on.
We're in
Shit.
their territory.
We're 7 or 8 meters out from the
Jesus.
try line. You'd think-
Basically, it's your thing.
Exactly. And then someone rolls out of the ruck and touches the ball and it moves out of the ruck. And TJ goes, What was that? Ref goes, I don't like you talking to me like that.
Don't talk to me.
We would have scored 3 phases later potentially or got a penalty. Instead, he fucking penalises TJ for just asking a question. Didn't even swear. It was an aggressive question, but
Shut up, bitch.
Well, sometimes
Exactly.
out there on the field, the crowd's so loud, you have to talk quite loud, don't you?
you do.
Investigation into this.
So
Yeah.
I was pretty disappointed with that call. That set the tone for how he was going to police us against them,
It's pretty bullshit. I mean, without getting too serial about this stuff, it's a real problem when the refs make it about themselves. You know
Yes.
what I mean? It's like, mate, you are there to uphold the rules.
Totally.
I mean, yeah, you could say it's a rule not to scream at the ref, but also, bro, get fucked. You
I
know?
reckon, pick up your sex, bitch.
Pick up your sex,
Pick up
bitch.
your sex, bitch.
You got a problem? Come to the car park and we can fucking
Well, that's
about it.
That's what I think he was afraid of, right? So the penalty count was 14-7. We gave away 14 penalties to
Wow.
South Africa's 5. What I think it was he heard all that shit during the haka, right? He fucking heard the stir up from the Springbok fans and he goes, oh, no way am I giving any calls against these guys. I'm going to fucking let them put their hands on the ground, get in the ruck after it's
They were
formed.
slowing
whatever
it
they
down.
bloody like.
They were slowing it
And
down a lot.
they were attacking the ball after the ruck was formed. That's what I'll say as well.
Yeah, which is it's a grey area, which most refs, they'll give you a warning, and then after that,
They policed
Get
the
in
fuck.
line!
He
Do you-
policed the
get
fuck
in
out of
line!
us.
Do
He
you
was like,
think-
"Nah, you can't do that," and then he would let them do the same thing.
Do you think we're going to get an apology from the judicial system in rugby
Damn,
over there?
true, Graham
and,
Ellerslie.
and then we're going to be like, oh, no worries about it, Graham. And then we're like, oh, fuck, sorry, wrong guy. We keep thinking it's the bloody NRL
Yeah.
one.
no
True.
worries
It's
about
like-
it, Graham. I lost $200 on a multi, mate.
Yeah.
I was betting at 5 a.m. fucking thinking this is a smart move,
I was sneaking into the room getting my missus' credit card.
Yeah.
You know how hard that is?
Yeah, it's fucking difficult without hearing him. These creaky floorboards in my house. Anyway, yeah, it was tough. Let alone the fucking knock on, bro. The knock on from the hooker, you know?
okay.
Load of shit.
Wait, hold on.
I don't mind going on a tirade
make a
on this
list.
bastard.
Let's break this shit down, shall we? So the South African player comes out and scores. Blatant knock on over the line.
The ball come out of his fucking hand.
How the fuck?
Jesus.
Can the TMO look back 20 fucking minutes?
That's right.
To find a head knock or a knock on, but not in the act of scoring.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
What's fucking up with you?
So he just wouldn't even refer it to him. It was a crime, that one. But yeah, I did have, in defence, if any South Africans hear this, I did have someone actually at work tell me today that the Cody Taylor try was almost probably a little bit iffy too. Truck and trailer. Sorry, truck and trailer. Sorry, truck and trailer.
bitch.
Sorry, yeah, no, Cody's try was fine. But hey, anyway,
Double standard.
double standards. But Caleb Clark was sick. I tell you
Caleb
what,
Clark was sick. He got 2 tries.
fucking awesome.
Fucking A, mate. That's his spot now. Don't touch it.
don't touch it. Yeah, you got to have the big man on the wing.
Set and forget, baby.
Bloody oath.
Honestly, if they can't poison the bar snacks, they're poisoning the TMO's mind.
Absolutely.
That's true. Poison
At
in
least
the
it's not
power
a
rate.
World Cup.
I mean, I would be terribly intimidated though if I was a ref and there was like, I saw a crowd shot and they were serving they let them have jugs of piss.
Damn.
Like
Let's go.
this guy was just like, it's like, over here you can only buy 4 at a time and they'd assume you're going to share them. This guy had a fucking jug this big. So imagine they're all berating you, being like, "You better not get the call wrong, you bastard." And he's like, "Fuck me, I'm definitely not gonna,
Try.
Yeah, try. 40 meters out.
You son of a bitch.
That fucking that first 5 they've got though. Did you see the 16-meter kick he hit? Jesus,
Yeah.
the high vault, man. It does make it look more impressive.
It's a great team. I love that we're playing
the
them,
altitude
playing
there.
them there. Yeah,
Yeah.
the altitude's great. The crowd's insane. Everyone's getting on the piss.
Yeah.
There was that time back in the day. You remember some dude came in and tackled the fucking ref.
That was awesome.
I love
that is
playing
quite
there.
good.
It's chaos.
Great. I mean, apart from the time zone, getting up at 3 a.m. to watch
That
it or
does
whatever.
suck, yeah.
I would fucking happily watch
Do
the
you-
All Blacks play there every
Do
fucking
you
time.
think
Me too.
maybe that's a tactic that we should start implementing at Mount Smart next year?
More beers.
We have a
Yeah,
lot of pitch
double
invaders,
drugs.
but some of them should start tackling the referees.
Yeah, maybe.
Not
Yeah.
that I'm at all condoning that, but I'm just saying theoretically it
Could be.
a
Could be
good
something.
tactic.
You've been doing your soccer training. I think maybe
Yeah.
you could be the guy. Get enough piss in you, you'd probably do it.
Get a
Yeah,
bit of
true.
body paint on me. And
Absolutely.
They should do that for the last game of the round. Like maybe the Spoon Bowl, actually. Just fucking let everyone come in and streak and do whatever the hell you want.
Totally.
Tell me about it. PC gone mad.
So, yeah, it was a bit of bullshit, but I mean, at the end of it, it was a damn good game.
It was a
And,
really good
I
game.
can't wait for the next one. But we'll have some more shit to talk. But
That's
for the
next week.
meantime, it's on to the NPC, baby.
The best part of the best part of the week.
show. The
best
only
part of the
reason
show.
anyone listens to this.
Totally.
Here's some games I actually did see.
You did?
Yeah.
Well,
At
let's start off with the
North-South.
headline.
Oh, what a beauty.
Northland
please get
versus
into it.
Southland.
Crazy.
AKA the Land Wars.
The Land Wars.
The Land Wars is what it's been called by us.
By
and
someone,
we're hoping
yeah.
it'll catch on. And the winner of the Land Wars, AKA the Land,
The mainland.
The land.
Southland. The
Southland.
the pride of the South.
Pride of the South.
Shout out to those bastards. They came up all the way to Whangarei and they had to experience some beautiful weather. They're not used to that.
We're not used to
They
it.
don't get that down in
It was
Invercargill.
humid.
Took them 50 minutes to even get their head around it.
Well, it was 26-7. They were hot as fuck in the
Yeah.
first half,
Yeah.
but then they managed to slow it down. And, they had a good time. In the second half, let me tell you, Van Voot,
Yeah.
Jesus,
was
Dutch name, hot dude.
Did he get a hat trick?
Hattie.
Yeah,
Got a Hattie.
Jesus. And he almost
Incredible.
got 4, but he dropped one over the line as well.
And that fucking winning try was a
it was
masterpiece.
fucking insane.
Crossfield
Yeah.
kick to grubber,
I
insane.
think they had two of their last tries were off some insane kicks.
Yeah.
The luck of the bounce.
And some
got-
beautiful
yes.
little bounces.
Oh, the
Yeah,
bounces.
that's right.
Ben
Beautiful
was
bounces.
really keeping an eye on the bounce.
Wait, that winger who scored the last try,
Yeah.
who caught the crossfield kick.
Yeah, that's what
and
I mean.
Did a fucking beautiful little
That
grubber.
was insane.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was
me.
insane. The winning try.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
And their try before that, where it sort of bounced fucking 3 directions round and it just ended up in his
Amazing.
hands.
Awesome game of the round.
I personally, I have a,
NPC continues to deliver.
it does. I have an opinion about Shaun Withy. He's their captain. He's 23 years old and he's a hard nut from down south.
He's hot.
I reckon, and he's hot too. And I reckon he should be a bloody All Black. Let me tell you.
Whoa,
Hot take.
Big
Yeah.
goal.
He's
big
tough and he's leading the boys around. He gives me a bit of Sam Kane. Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on.
The big man upstairs was definitely on their side that night.
Absolutely.
The TMO, I
The
mean.
TMO, yeah, baby. Yeah, that was an amazing game. Shout out to Southlands.
oath.
Great Friday night blockbuster. Another blockbuster that followed shortly after was the Counties versus North Harbour game.
Man. I
Yeah.
keep thinking North Harbour are mean. I keep looking at
They're
the team
stacked.
list and
You're
going,
like,
they're
wow,
mean.
Stevenson, Bryn Hall,
Yep.
Satiti, I
Edmed.
think. Yeah, Edmed.
Yeah, Satiti's over
he
with-
was out.
He's
Yeah,
with
he
the
was
All Blacks.
out.
But yeah, they've got
Just his
a mean
backup.
team.
They got Cade Banks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got him.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I think he's the leading try scorer, the NPC so far.
and he's hot.
He's hot. He's
Yeah.
hot as hell.
He's a good looking guy.
I mean, guys from the shore are hot. You'd think that, and usually hotness in rugby means you're good.
it's all that time they spend at the beach.
But I tell you what, who's also hot? The boys from Counties.
Jonah Lomu.
Boy from Counties, Jeepers
Jonah Lomu,
Creepers.
yeah.
Counties went up 2 tries pretty early, and then Harbour got back, and then ultimately they choked him out.
It was crazy to see what a difference Etienne Nanai Satoro made.
Huge difference. And
Very
yeah,
true.
I mean, it's Northland's fuck up. I mean, Counties forward pack is very tough.
Yes.
North Harbour have a lot of talent in the backs. They should have spread it. But anyway,
Do you guys ever think
Spread
that North Harbour versus Counties Manukau is kind of like Auckland's version of Northland versus Southland?
it needs
yeah.
a name. It does
Oh,
need a name.
yeah.
Basically, we've got
Rich cunts versus
yeah.
country.
I was thinking
country
like
folks.
rags versus riches, maybe.
Whoa, yeah, okay.
But yeah, we've got a few cool names in the NPC, and we need some more. We've got Battle of the Bays, Hawke's Bay versus Bay Plenty.
Yep, good one.
Battle of the Bombays, Counties Manukau
Yeah.
versus Waikato. And Battle of the Bridge, which of
Yeah.
course
Yes.
is North Harbour and Auckland. But we've still got a lot more battles
Yeah.
that don't have these cool names. But now the Land Wars has one, so congratulations to Southland for stealing that.
Good on them.
Speaking of some stink tickers,
Yeah.
Auckland are 0-4
Auckland,
so far.
Auckland are having a bad time.
They're having a horrible time.
They're having a real
Nothing
bad
but
time.
donuts.
Yeah, there's a few guys in there who are pretty good. Angus Tartavale, Akira Ioane,
Yeah.
who are not having the greatest time. And
they're missing Harry Plummer.
it's a bit of lack of something going on. I don't want to talk too much stink techie on them, but
No, they're all good dudes. They're great dudes.
no, I know they are. I'm
they're
just
just,
saying, it's rough.
It's just not quite clicking, but they're playing.
It's awkward.
They've played good teams. You know, Otago beat them. It was probably the game they really should have won.
Yeah, I guess what we're touching on here is that Auckland usually have the most talent out of the whole country, right?
Yeah, totally.
And it's just crazy. It's like weird that they're losing every
Yeah.
game.
Auckland City is dying.
Auckland City is
It's
dying.
true. Everyone's going to the mainland to
Yeah.
play rugby.
Maybe
apparently.
most of their players have been recruited off Albert Street or something. Just jokes.
Nah, but you've there's something not quite clicking. That I don't know if you watched any of that Waikato game, but Aaron Cruden scored like one of the funniest.
He's still playing?
He's still playing.
Yeah, he's ripping
He
up.
scored one of the fun and no shade, but he scored one of the funniest, slowest runaway like tries I've ever seen.
He was like grubbering it along.
Yeah.
Wasn't he? He was like,
It was good. It was fucking great.
He's so sick. I'd like him in the Warriors just to kick goals.
Yeah, he's fucking good. He's class. But yeah, they
Top
totally
bloke.
dismantled Auckland. They beat them by like almost 20 points.
They were
Maybe
underdogs
more.
on Bet365
Yeah,
by
they
like
were
245.
underdogs on
crazy.
everything, I think. Yeah.
Crazy.
I think, honestly, every game that Auckland have played this year, they've been the favourites. They
That's
had them
crazy.
facing Otago. Oh, no, actually, they played us, and it was splits, I think.
Right.
So they played us Wellington, and then they played Otago, the favourites. They played Canterbury, and they were the favourites. And then they played Waikato, and they were the favourites. So I don't know. We might see some shift in the bookies, but we might be making some money here, fellas. If you know
Nice.
what I'm
Well,
saying.
You might be. I lose every bet I put on.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
Tasman look red hot.
Tasman are good and Wellington are good too.
Yeah,
just
it's probably going to be the final.
put a tick
to be
next
honest.
to them.
Tavatawa Nawai,
Really
fucking
good player.
Insane. Fuck, he is good.
He's really good.
He's got to be my favourite player to watch right now in
Absolutely.
the NPC.
Is it next week Tasman have got a Shield game?
Yes, they're playing Hawke's Bay next week.
Ooh,
and
big
so I'd say they're likely to take it, and then they're going to be playing Wellington a week or two after, which will be the game of the year, pre-finals, regular season game of the year, because it'll be two of the top teams playing for the Shield. Holy shit!
But Hawke's Bay's got to be one of the in the top as well, aren't they?
They are, but I think they haven't really been challenged too hard yet,
this
to be
year.
honest. But and their game against North Harbour at the start of the season, they should have lost that.
Yeah.
But Harbour choked big time. Harbour
Yeah.
dominated that game, and then in the last 10 or 15 minutes, they basically said, "Here you go, mate."
Albany Mall's shutting soon. We've got to get out of here.
But yeah, there was a power cut in the Tasman game.
Yeah, that was pretty
yesterday.
funny, eh?
I kept turning it on because I think one of the games last night, the NRL was starting later.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I'm going to watch the Tasman game first. It was the Broncos game was starting later. And I was like, where the fuck is this shit?
No, yeah. It was they had replays of the night before's games and It was a little bit weird. And then, the news came through on the apps that there'd been a power cut. I went and checked the feeds and was like confirmed, yes, the power was not on at the Blenheim Stadium, that there was Lancaster Park. I actually put a post up on an Instagram page that I'm an admin of saying, power cut in Nelson, the game's off, and a lot of people climbed in and said, "Game's in Blenheim, you fucking idiot, fucking idiot!" And I quickly changed the caption. It was quite funny, actually. Yeah.
Sorry, Ben.
I thought that was quite funny.
Yeah, and then it cut to the footage thing. Came back. The power came back on. The footage was rolling, and it showed a bunch of kids covered in mud,
running
just
down.
and sliding down the mud hills. Good on them.
Good on them.
They
In a
know
lightning
how
storm.
to do it in Blenheim.
They do too. In a lightning storm, even.
And then, of course, Wellington absolutely destroyed Canterbury and Rangiora today.
Yeah, Canterbury
Shout out
sucked.
to you guys. Without Duplessis Carifi as well. So,
Yeah.
massive game.
That Clark fullback, he's amazing.
Yeah, he's fucking good.
He's really good. Where's he come from?
I don't know.
I fucking, honestly, we breed him good down there, mate. I'll
Got
tell
a
you.
lot of depth down there, mate.
He had like 2 counter-attacking tries, which was just fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like chipping back,
Really,
running,
really good
offloading.
team.
Yep, really
Your
good.
turning point, Tay.
And,
Good stuff.
That turning point Tay moment brings us to our first break, so we'll be back momentarily.
Awesome.
That's right. It's your new favorite segment. It's back. It's
my favourite.
It's the Heaps On Hotline, and it's your way to get on this damn show. It's our way to kill a bit of time and also to get to know you guys a little bit.
It's exciting.
lovely.
So we've had a few. The inbox is blowing up.
It's crazy.
It's
I didn't
blowing
expect
up.
it to.
Thousands
I thought it would
and
be.
thousands.
We've had to buy more storage.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be bugger all. Maybe, someone's mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked her. I asked her.
I did, me
None of
too.
my family actually
She said,
agreed
fuck
to.
off.
yeah.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is that's mild for your mum.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Just-
sorry.
She's sick of just phone calls for Mother's Day and shit. She wants cards.
Yeah,
I call my mum for Father's Day too.
Do you?
Just to say,
fuck, you're a legend.
thinking of you,
Yeah.
Maggie. All right, so we're going to play
She
some.
did teach you how to 1 ounce cunt.
That's
so
true.
be
That's
fair.
true.
true.
She taught me the ways.
Yeah.
Go for the eyes. So we're going to play some of these messages, and
Just touching
let's
on that as
enjoy.
well, I suppose we wouldn't have a dad without a mum.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
I just never thought of it like that.
Shout out to when's International Mum's Day?
I don't
Yeah.
know. It's fucking earlier in the year. Anyway, sorry, I jumped in there. Play the
track.
first
Play the track.
call.
Quite a profound statement.
Yeah.
Here's a lovely chap called Tim who's sent this in.
Hello, Heaps On Podcast. This is Tim calling you all the way from upstate New York in the USA.
Is that a real
I
accent?
gotta say, I love the show. I don't watch rugby at all, so I'm a little lost
Clearly
a lot
real.
of the times. But I love New Zealand, and I've been there a couple times. I miss it, so it's nice to just hear you guys chop it up.
Sick.
My question is, are you guys going to do the A-League when that starts back up?
Just for you, mate.
I love Wellington.
whoa, let's talk
I
about
am
this.
a Phoenix fan, as much as that yellow and black is not that good of a color scheme, especially to wear for me.
too.
But
It's the greatest.
it's hard to keep up with the A-Leagues around here. Fox used to have a stream. They don't have it anymore. It would be great if I could get my news through you guys. Yeah. Cheers. Keep up the good work. Bye.
Wow.
Huge
Holy
minor
hell.
wave to Tim.
Holy hell.
Shout out, Tim.
This is no disrespect
Thank
to Tim. This is no disrespect to Tim at all, but I just don't think we have any listeners in upstate New York, so I feel like he could be AI. But I don't want to.
What's that AI?
Was that AI?
I was
who did
convinced.
Who the fuck did that?
I'm gonna come.
Confused because you're going to make us think we're going international now.
I was convinced it was fake until he said he liked the podcast. Then I knew it was real.
But
Jeez.
just to answer his question, yes.
Yes, of
There's
course
2
we
teams
are.
in the fucking A-League now, so Auckland and Wellington will be following it. And don't ever talk shit on yellow and black, please, Tim.
That's our colours,
That's our
mate.
colours, brother.
That's our bloody tartan.
I will say
Yeah.
it is hard for my color palette.
It's
sometimes.
ugly.
It is
layering
ugly.
yellow
It's hard to wear.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a
It's
killer
like a
bees
wasp
vibe.
or a bee, isn't
Tav
it?
and,
Yeah.
Tav
It's
and
a
I wear
warning.
our Hurricanes jerseys around the office often, and we look like
We do a
Yeah.
lot.
Fucking
it doesn't
idiots.
really go. It's not very slimming.
Doesn't go with
Is
anything.
it? But no, we'll be covering it because the league will be finished and we'll be desperate for content. So we'll definitely be latching on to that because it's
Tim,
the hot ticket.
Get back in touch with us. The college football season's just started. Who do you support? Who should we back? Maybe drop us another line. We'd love to just keep this conversation going. If you're real, if you're not, whoever played this prank, very well done. I've bought in hook, line, and sinker.
Also, what about football in the USA? Because we should
MLS.
Yes, we'll start.
Leonardo
we'll have to start watching a bit of
Messi.
that.
It's true.
Leonardo Messi. But any more? Sorry, any more? Or should we keep going?
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Yeah,
I
we
think
got
we've
another
some
one
time.
here from Jack. Thank you for sending this in, Jack. Let's hear what he has to say.
Come on, the Bay. Come on, the Bay.
Oh, fuck
Let's
this.
all smoke a bong and come on, the Bay.
Whoa. Ben, is this your mate?
Jack from Hawke's Bay here. I just want to say what a great job the Hawke's Bay NPC team are doing.
Hell yeah.
It's so great to see them win against shit teams like Canterbury and Wellington. And
Oh.
and you know, just it should be a pretty easy waltz to the final for the Magpies, the Mighty Pies, up the Pies. Come on, the Bay.
Jeepers.
Wrap it up, buddy.
You guys are going to be talking about the NBA coming up, and I'd just like to say, come on, the Bay, and go New York, go New York, go. Hopefully that works. Again, up the Pies, up the Tav, up the Rye, up the Ben.
Oh, he gave us a shout out too.
Top man.
Shout out to Jack, big friend of the show.
Big friend of the show.
Big, actually, yeah, 6 foot,
He's
6 foot
as in-
6 or
Yeah,
something. I
he's
think he would
giant.
He's in for a huge surprise when our favourite team, the Marcos, get up fucking against the Bay next week.
be. Totally.
They are going to be our favourite team next week.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Tasman.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We are probably going to cover a bit of NBA, aren't we?
I think I
But
will.
strictly the funny stuff because we only talk
Yeah,
funnies on this show.
Shaq and a fool.
It's all going to be silly, haha, Wembenyama fell over, stuff like that.
They play too many games in a week. It's confusing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, there's,
I mean,
You don't get as tired
there's
playing
way,
basketball.
there's way too
I'm going
many
to actually
games in
be
a
setting in a
season.
fucking agenda for you now that you say
Yeah.
it. And you're going to be watching at least 2 or 3 a day.
Shit.
If you're not working, that's you.
I'm going to be busy again,
I think the NFL have got it right because
Not if I had my way.
NFL, you play 16 games and then you're in the playoffs.
Yes.
The NBA, you play like 84.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, but you got to make that money, baby.
Different impact on the body too, right?
What?
Yeah.
NFL and I don't
NBA.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is that you have these players who are just like, nah, I just played fucking 8 games in a row.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a week off and
Yeah,
not
true.
play because we're winning.
We've
you know?
opened up a can of worms here.
And then you travel hundreds of miles, spend all this money on flights and ACOM, get there, and Jabron Lames is
Yeah.
sitting on the fucking
Oh,
bench.
don't talk to me about that sort of
Do
stuff.
you think they should make the hoops higher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
13, 14 foot.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Hey, well, I'm going to become a massive shock jock during the NBA, and I'm going to start just talking heaps of shit on Bronny. Fuck him. He only got in the team because his dad's there. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Yeah.
You know, that's going to be me a lot. So, yeah. Keep an eye on that if you like hot takes on the
as good
NBA.
as his dad.
Whoa. Yeah, that sort of stuff. We're going to be going hundies. Because people want to know what fat white New Zealand fellas have to say about
People
the NBA.
want our takes. That's why you're listening to the pod. That's
Yep.
why you'll keep coming back for more.
Yeah, fucking oath, man.
He
All
wasn't
good.
bouncing the ball. He was holding it.
Yeah, that's called
We
traveling.
need Space Jam 3. Speaking of
Moldy
which,
Space Jam.
Whoa.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'd be cool.
Go, Tim. Do your thing.
Do we have any more hotline bling or is that?
That was it
Fuck,
for
I
this
thought there
week.
was going to be heaps
Oh, wait,
more.
There's
wait, there's-
thousands in there, but I've only selected 2 that
Oh,
were
the top guys.
You know,
Wait,
that were PG.
There was one of the bros sent us. I don't actually know
Oh
who
yes,
he
there's
is.
another one. From,
Yep.
Did we not cover that last? No, we didn't cover that last week, did we?
we only did
Let's have a listen.
Hey, cuzzies. Sometimes listener here, first time caller.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Just wanted to know if you guys want to debate, who do you think's more passionate? All Blacks fans when they lose, or Warriors fans when they win?
Oh, hey.
Cheer.
Wow.
Probably All Blacks fans when they lose.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Well, there's more of them. I think Warriors fans are toxic. I think All Black fans are Yeah, just as toxic.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
You were pretty toxic.
But I'd say that it's hard because we were winning. I don't know. When does the win come for the Warriors? Last year or this year? Last year we were like,
Well, actually,
we're just winning.
interesting
everything.
because that's exactly what's happened this weekend.
Yeah.
The Warriors won and the All Blacks lost.
That's what I'm saying.
Huge
And what's happened? What have you seen more of on your socials?
Well,
the Warriors.
this is what I want to talk
Yeah.
about. If we're talking socials and if we're talking at the games, Warriors fans hands down. But if we're talking about the opinion piece in the Sunday paper,
Me, oh my.
All Blacks
I have
lost.
enjoyed
Nothing.
that. Yes,
Every
boy.
single paper in the country will have an opinion piece about why the All Blacks lost.
Well,
when the
yeah.
All Blacks lost.
I'll tell you why the All Blacks lost. That fucking crooked ref.
Yeah, I don't mean to be, comparing apples with oranges here, but the All Blacks game probably had a bit more weight to it than the Warriors.
Yes, that's true.
Playing for 13th in the NRL.
They're debatable.
Yeah, it is debatable. I get you. It's Shaun Johnson's last game and stuff. It was a fairy tale, but All Blacks.
When are we going to see Pacilio Tossi out there?
I
man?
love him. Yeah, he didn't
If you don't want him, give him back to Bay Plenty.
Fucking oath. I would go down there and just watch the games in that park they're playing.
Yeah.
Blake Park, just to see him, you know?
Yeah.
But
shout out everyone for sending your opinion pieces in.
keep them coming in.
Yeah,
Keep them coming.
We do enjoy that.
And you too could feature on New Zealand's number 5 sports podcast.
It gives us,
I think we might have fallen to 8th.
yeah.
But
It gives us a chance to catch our breaths because we're actually doing circular breathing the whole time we're talking.
hard. It's hard
But
to do this.
Baby. It's true. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's next part of the show.
The world of news.
The world of news.
Oh, the world of news. Jesus, I haven't had my finger on the pulse this week.
Do you want me to start or do you want me to start?
Well, I can start. Those astronauts who are stuck in space.
Shit.
Ben, you're a physicist.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on up there?
They're getting jelly legs and they're having to eat old spam out of a toothpaste
Don't
tube.
talk any shit on Boeing. They'll kill us.
Cancelled.
But Boeing sent them up there, right?
Yeah.
What is it, a Boeing boat?
Oh, I think
or a
so.
ship or
Yeah, it's a
whatever?
big Boeing boat.
It was a Boeing boat that went up there to do
And
some
it's-
mechanics and stuff.
They sent a monkey with them. as
There's,
well.
and there's a helium leak, I've heard.
Those damn dirty
Oh,
apes.
shit.
There's all sorts of shit going on up there. And I've read an article, this was in a science magazine on the internet, that their bones are going to turn to jelly.
Yeah, I think there's a helium leak in here too, Tav.
Somebody come and
Whoa.
get me.
Oh, that's what they're saying up
floating
there.
away.
There's some floating away. But yeah, what would you do if you're stuck in space? Would you go crazy?
Yeah.
Do I have my Switch?
No.
God damn it, Mum. I told you to
Back my switch, Mum.
I'm just picturing, like, all the things that would have seemed like fun, cool, entertaining things to bring up for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Now are torture, like the game of Guess Who that they
Oh,
already know
fuck
all of the
that.
characters
True.
of.
Oh,
battleships.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uno. A lot of Uno going on up there. But are they working? Are they on the clock?
They better be.
They better be fucking working.
Are they getting paid for this?
How do we sort of, make a movie about this? Maybe the Romulus, the recent Romulus
True.
alien movie. How do we incorporate a facehugger up there?
I think
Is that real, right? Facehuggers are real?
Oh, they'll be face hugging.
Send a facehugger up there.
I think you're coming at this from the complete wrong angle.
Go on.
And I have 6 words for you.
Go on.
You're fond of me, lobster. Eh?
Oh, they're going to be lighthousing. They're going to go completely mad.
That's what I want to see. I want to
The
see
man's just staring at the sun. He's and the woman's like, stop looking at that fucking sun. He's like, it's giving me powers. It's giving me powers. And they go completely mental. It could be.
I
Could
can
be.
smell her.
His bones are all jelly, and he comes back down and he's like, I've seen the light. His eyes are just going completely white. Holy fuck, maybe that's it. Yeah.
Jeez. Yes.
We'll see what happens in February.
So we've heard basically from the experts that their bones might be turning into jelly.
Yeah,
while they're up
they might
there.
get radiation poisoning and some other shit happening. And
It's
they'll
not-
go mental too.
Yeah, not a good time up in space right
If
now.
my
8 months by themselves, just floating around.
If my Instagram algorithm's anything to go by, you can have quite a fulfilling life, even if you are missing a few limbs or have some weird deformations.
Okay, Ben.
It's true.
That's very
It's
true.
There's a place for you always down
There
here
is,
on
yeah.
Earth. Do you think you get time and a half when you're getting stuck in space?
Yeah.
Well, because you're working through the night, essentially.
Yeah, basically.
Midnight
I'm on the
loading.
clock.
I'm on the clock.
Broken turnaround.
Do they have Wi-Fi?
fucking oath. They better ban.
Maybe just download Plants vs Zombies or the.
Well, because you'd get it real mean when the Starlink comes around. Starlink comes
True.
around. Starlink
Yeah,
would come
shit.
around and you'd be like, oh, fuck, I can download 10 movies at once. And then you get all the 10 movies and then you just watch them all day.
Yeah, true.
Anyway.
Yeah, shout out to the astronauts up there.
Hope you guys
Bring
come
them
back
home.
soon.
Bring our boys home.
And Tav, what other news have you got?
I've got some hot sports news for you all.
What is it?
So I think it was last week or maybe the week before. We've got a new player in the YouTube scene.
What?
Cristiano Ronaldo, who is the world's most followed man on social
Has
media.
he passed us in subscribers?
He has just.
Because we've got 125. How many does he have?
He's got 19
Least
million.
What?
500.
This was in one day.
Oh.
He got 19 million subs.
How the fuck do we get even 1,000?
We need to score 112 goals in
Premier League.
international football
Alright.
in 1 year.
Get started, Ben, you fucking piece of shit.
So the Guinness World Records
my
has
shoes at home.
recognized him as the most subscribers ever gained in 24 hours. with
Really?
19 million. So he
Fucking
basically
hell.
he just had he had a big U-Haul van come and deliver all the different play buttons that he'd achieved. You know when you get to like
Whoa.
1 million subs.
Oh, yeah.
They give you like a gold
I've
one
seen
or
those,
whatever.
yeah.
It's kind of fucking amazing because for the life of me, I cannot think of a single word that man has ever said. I can just
Well, that
picture him
actually-
playing soccer or crying.
That brings me to, I did some research on this when you added this to the run sheet. And the fucking videos are him and his wife guessing what each other's favorite color is, and it's all dubbed with fucking AI. It's not even an insight into his life. It's like, really? You like green? What the hell? Like, that has 63 million views, mate. I'm like, hang on a
Wait,
minute.
hold
I
on.
want to hear him say, "Poke," or whatever the fuck they do in.
Hold on a gosh damn
you know.
minute. You're telling me he's doing TikToks on YouTube?
Bro,
Wow.
it's not even, I
That's
guess
quite-
so.
that is
It's a nice
impressive, actually.
studio.
That's-
It's almost as nice as our studio, his studio.
Do you think he saw Sonny Bill's content that he makes with his wife?
Yeah.
And he was like, Marisa, get the camera. You know?
Yeah,
quickly.
I think so.
Get like 5 of my agents and supporters and creatives around. What are we thinking content wise?
it's like,
Ronaldo,
Do you think
you're
Shaun Johnson?
gonna-
your favorite music?
Do you think Shaun Johnson's sitting there in his podcast studio kicking himself that he didn't think of doing that as well? He's like, fuck, podcasts are over now.
Oh my
I should have
God.
been doing AI videos with my wife.
Doors wide
Absolutely.
open, SJ. The
Well,
door's wide
it's
open.
translations. Sorry, I digress. It is translations. It's
Yeah.
his voice translated, but it's like, oh my god, you like the green color? I thought you liked white. Look at me, I'm wearing white shoes. No, you know.
Damn,
I don't know,
Cristiano,
man. Cristiano,
back
he's
at it again
hacked-
with the white van.
He's fucking hacked the internet. He's good at everything. That
Yeah,
guy.
I don't know. Have you ever watched? There's a few like a Ronaldo documentary. Yeah, he's. I don't know. They're pretty boring.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't mean to. I just wouldn't be interested because I can tell he's boring.
Yeah,
Kind of.
I
you
think
know?
he's got a son that no one knows who the mum is as well. Which,
Yeah.
moving on to our next segments. So I'm going to take you guys back. I think it was 2022, I believe.
Whoa.
Was it
Years
2022?
ago.
I'm going to just intro this with a title. Welcome to Tav's Tales.
Welcome to
He's going
Tav's
to tell a
Tales.
tale.
I'm going to tell a juicy story.
Juicy
that
story
these
from the
guys
past.
might have some involvement and they might not. But
Okay.
for this Tav's Tale, I'm going to take you guys back to the 2022 Warriors season. It was a hard season. I believe it was the last season we had with Nathan Brown as the coach. Who then was it Nathan Brown or had Webby started then?
Well, we've started off this story with shit. 2022, yeah, no, it was Stacey ended the season.
Oh, that's right. That's
but
right.
yeah, Nathan Brown kind of left because they were coming back.
Shamefully, yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I don't want to move back to New Zealand." It's like, we don't want you, can't.
Right,
Kind of thing.
so we were in Rocky Roads. We were in a bit of a bad spot. There was, and it was a home game.
Yeah.
And the cameras cut to the coach to see how Stacey was going, and before our very eyes, we saw a legend appear.
Yep.
A man, a myth, a legend.
Yes.
Stood up, wearing a cowboy hat, and before our very eyes, drunk himself into NRL folklore, pulled off his boot.
Fuck.
And did his shoey for us.
So sick.
And everyone in the country was like, that was funny, that was great, let's move on with our lives. And
Never have I seen such a
Might have been
wanton-
still okay. Might have been still Nathan Brown, and then he sacked himself after that. I can't
that's
remember.
right.
Anyway,
I think it was Nathan Brown.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I digress. Next home game rolls around. cut to the coach's box again. There he is again, popping up, doing a shoey.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
We played 3 home games that year, didn't we? It was
Yep.
the homecoming against the Tigers.
Yep.
I think we played the Bulldogs as well, or
Yep.
someone, and a third team that I can't remember.
So this guy now, he showed us all he's not going anywhere. He's not going away.
Incredible
and
stuff.
As a nation, we needed to come together and give this guy a name. So at the time, I put on my Instagram and I said, the Shuey guy is here to stay. He's a fucking legend. We need a name for him.
Yes.
Some of the top names that I put to the nation were Shuas Brown, David Fussy Shua, Shuan Aiken, and of course Roger Shuey Vasashek.
And a couple of the ones that I put to tab were Shoe Man, Shoe Boy, Shoe
Big
Shoe,
horrible names.
Shoe Uncle, but they
Horrible
weren't
names.
puns.
Big
They-
shoe drink.
Yeah,
Big shoe
they
drink
weren't
guy,
very good.
and they weren't good. So Tab said none of those are going on my Instagram. But
Yeah, they weren't.
I
None
put
of
them on
None
mine,
of them
but
did.
anyway,
and then,
Flossy
so
toe jams.
that was it was written in stone.
So you put
Roger
it to the-
Shuey
and
Vasashek
was
was
that-
his name, and he was born.
was that from a poll? So that was
a
the
poll.
highest
I-
voted one.
I
Incredible.
did like a you have to like.
Yeah.
You know, like my comment.
Incredible.
Whoever has the most likes is his name. He gets no choice in the matter.
crazy.
It's put to the people, and they chose Roger Shuey Vasashek, and from then on, a legend was born.
Incredible.
And yeah,
You
and
named him.
Well, I named him.
You almost Sunday. He's your his.
What's a man
Chris's
without
dad.
a name?
Christened
Yeah,
him.
Yeah.
and that was it. So yeah, shout out to him. So real name Kelly Gibbons. He's a good friend of mine.
Top bloke.
Bricklayer.
He's a bricklayer. He's a humble
Legendary
man.
bricklayer.
He comes from a family who have a big rugby league background.
Live and breathe.
Basically, they have season tickets to those seats. That's how you wonder how does it get on this TV every time doing the showies. There's season tickets. Best seats in the house, if I may say. I've sat with them for a game. It was fucking amazing. You're sitting right in halfway, right in front of the coach's box.
You
It's
can hear
beautiful.
Webby fart.
You
Yeah.
can smell it too.
Almost.
That's me.
And so what happened was he was getting a lot of hype. He was really moving up climbing the social ranks in Auckland. And Ra and his team actually
Yep.
gave him a custom-made Crowd Goes Wild shoe.
We did. We decided that it would be fun to do a story with him, and we sort of played it up and offered him a shoe. Cross promotionally, it was a bit of a gag we had to think, we could get our brand out there
Bit
in
of
a
a
certain
cash
way.
grab.
Cash grab, cross promotion,
Clout grab.
Yeah, and so he agreed to drink
If
a
the shoe
beer
fits.
in 2023, the following season when we were going great guns. I can't remember, halfway through the season when the boys were flying.
That's
he agreed
right.
to drink piss out of a Crowd Goes Wild branded shoe, and then the security guard in the lounge was clearly already had a vendetta against him.
He was coming in hot.
He didn't
Coming in
like.
very, very hot.
But he had seen Kelly do it for like the last 7 or 8 games, home
Yeah.
games, and he'd be like,
I'm sick of
fucking
it.
sick of this guy getting all this attention for
Sick
drinking
of seeing him.
piss.
I do shoeys at my house.
Yeah.
No one's
Yeah.
watching me do it.
I
I've
used
been
to do
drinking out
shoeys.
of my hat, but that's way cooler.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
thought of some other stuff that he could do
So-
that wasn't popping, so he decided to crack down on him.
So basically, the security guard grabbed him, kicked him out of the stadium, and told him, "You're banned for life."
Banned for life, yeah.
And immediately, that's when I actually got a message from, I think it might have been his brother, or maybe it was just his mate who was with him, and just said, "Shuey's been kicked out,
Yeah.
banned for life." And immediately,
He's in Parima Rimu.
I jumped into action. So I created a petition straight away.
Really
Put
nice
it on
of
my
you.
put it on my story and said, "This shit ain't right."
Incredible.
And
You're so selfless.
I am.
Yeah.
I really am. It's
Yep.
one of the many petitions I've started.
You have started a few.
I'm about change.
You are a changed man.
And we came together as a people. We got that bastard up to 15,000 signatures.
15,000 signatures? Are you kidding me?
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
65% of the capacity of Mount Smart.
Damn
That's
right.
crazy.
That's about as many Fritz's Wieners as they sell in a whole season.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So we had 15,000 signatures. Not only that, the petition made it onto the Matty John show,
That's amazing.
which just really threw the gas onto the fire.
Incredible.
And at that point, it all kind of came out that the Warriors team had nothing to do with this. They loved Kelly,
Yeah.
Shuey Vasashek. They loved what he did. And they thought that it too was a bit extreme.
Yes.
And and everything everyone came together.
did an
and
apology.
It was an apology.
So they sell beer there and they let you in with shoes on, but
Yeah.
as
They
soon as you
expect you
combine
not-
the two, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. But hey,
Entrapment, if you ask me.
totally.
And it was a bit of a whirlwind moment. And it was a massive kind of life changing.
It was a win for the little guy.
Kelly. It was.
It was a win for the little guy,
It
right?
was.
That little, he's size 11.
He's a big boy. He's
Exactly.
broad.
He's a
strong.
humble bricklayer, just trying to go to the game, watch his favourite team win.
Some of the strongest forearms I've ever seen too.
He's a unit.
Yep.
He's a unit. Lovely. He's a teddy bear.
Totally.
He's
Handling
a massive
all those
Warriors.
bricks.
He's a massive
Yeah.
Warriors fan.
Mm.
He's a big fan of the show, and we just want to give out some love to Roger Shuey Vasashek.
You came
out
through
there.
adversity, and you know, you're not allowed to drink piss out of a shoe at the games anymore. But we remember you fondly for what you did for the game
Yeah.
and for the great run that was 2023.
At the
Oh,
time,
beautiful.
it's what we needed.
It
We
is.
didn't
Yeah.
know we did,
It really consolidated.
but as soon as it came
The
to
fan base.
fruition, we knew things are going to
And
be
the people
all
who
right.
didn't like it, they could get fucked. They're kind of like the people who say, don't say up the waz, you know?
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say up the waz if I want and drink piss out of a shoe if I want, you know?
Yeah, there was a lot of controversy. A lot of people reckon that he was putting a cup of beer into his shoe.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah,
drinking it.
Oh, let's not out him because he did that once, didn't he?
Yeah, but who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I don't really
It
care.
looked cool still.
Yeah.
It's not as gross. So
No,
what?
yeah,
Let him do
totally.
it. Oh, you're not a man until you do a shoey and it's gross.
Who wants toe jams in their throat? Yeah.
Not me.
Not me.
Definitely not my
I've
future.
tried to follow in his footsteps many a times, but I wear Crocs.
Yeah. It's tough. You can still
that'll
do
hold
it.
you back. Yeah, that'll hold you back.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the story of the evolution
That's crazy,
of
man.
one of the New Zealand Warriors' biggest fans,
Hopefully-
and
A
idols.
bit of New Zealand League history.
Hopefully the audience out there learned something today. And like, subscribe, share, send in stuff that you want us to talk about. Maybe some historical deep dives that we could do.
Yeah.
Maybe stuff we don't know
Yeah.
about.
Stay tuned next week as we tell you the origin stories of the Mount Smart Joker.
Oh, that's going to be tough.
It's going to be a 3-week series.
Or
I
I've got
think.
a 3-part, 7-hour series on the Fiordland Moose.
You goddamn right.
Uh-oh. I heard him say online he was going to give us 20 this week.
Fuck. I got to make dinner. I win.
That's you this
All right.
time.
All right, I go
Ryan
first.
wins. You
I go
guys know
first.
what it is. It's tabs 10, baby.
Tabs
90
10.
seconds on the clock.
Let's go.
Give me the top 10 sold video games of all time. Go.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
No.
Fuck.
Grand Theft Auto 4.
No.
5.
Yes.
Sorry.
5.
Fucking
yes.
what? That was
I
two
didn't-
guesses.
I didn't finish
That
my
was 4.
sentence.
I'll allow it, Rev.
FIFA.
No.
Shit. Tetris.
Yes.
Wait, what? Sold?
Yes.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
1 minute left.
Crash Bandicoot.
No.
Fuck.
Think bigger. Think modern day.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, all the new ones, eh?
Diablo.
No.
I don't play these games. League of Legends.
No. All right, it's free play. Anyone go anytime.
I thought it was free play. That's why I said 2 in a row.
Oh, shit.
I've also got the 11th one on there as a bonus,
Oh,
which
it's
I'll
another
allow.
bonus. Okay.
30 seconds.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
No.
Fuck.
That's what I
There's
thought.
no
I
Call
thought
of
Black Ops
Duty
3
on
went.
there.
Oh,
There's, think Nintendo. There's
No
a few
Fifas.
Nintendos on here.
Zelda.
Zelda Breath of the
No.
Wild.
20 seconds.
Super Mario
Pokemon.
3D.
Super Mario Bros.
Pokemon?
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Pokemon. Yes, I'll allow it.
What
10
else did we say?
seconds.
At least I got one. I can't think of any
5,
games that aren't
4,
games that I play.
3,
I
2,
can't think of new ones.
1.
Nah.
You guys
sold
are
heaps.
So curious.
You
I'm
guys
so
are
curious.
Stink ticket.
I'm so curious.
I thought
Crazy Taxi.
I set you
The
guys
fact
up.
that Tetris is on there, couldn't you have said PlayStation 4 games or something? Make it easier. PlayStation games.
Well, when you create a segment, you can choose.
Why
Skyrim.
not make
you can
it
choose how it
achievable?
goes. This
Skyrim.
is tabs 10, mate.
Okay,
Do you want me to play
yeah.
this thing again?
Go on.
Is Skyrim in there?
No, it's not.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
This
Okay.
wasn't built for us.
I'll
this
go
one.
through these quickly.
Ben knows video games.
Number 1 is Minecraft.
Oh, that you have to pay for that?
Number
I thought it was free.
It's like 300 million sold or something. It's a lot. Number 2, which Ben got,
Ro-
GTA 5.
Is Roblox on there?
Number 3 is Wii Sports.
Oh, fuck off. That doesn't make any sense.
Number 4
I'm
is
sure that came with the console.
Number 4 is PUBG.
you have to pay for that.
PUBG?
PUBG, baby.
We're all playing
Oh,
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Number 5 is Mario Kart. You fucking idiots.
Okay.
Oh, which
Come
one?
on.
8?
Yeah, 8 actually, but I would have allowed.
Four.
I would have allowed anyone.
I've never had Nintendo in my life.
Number 6 is Red Dead Redemption.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
didn't
Really?
realize it was still up there.
Number
no.
7, which I don't know, is a game called Terraria.
Terraria, Ben. Oh, Ben spent about 6 months on that. I can't believe I didn't get it. Isn't that the one where you have to like make a naked elf or something and you fucking end up...
No, that was a game I was making.
Number 8, which Ben got, Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Number 9, which I've never actually played, is Overwatch.
But you have to pay for that too.
Yeah, I
the
don't know,
fuck?
bro. Number 10 was Tetris, and number 11 is the bonus for that Terraria one. I put in a bonus. Pokemon Red/Blue/Yellow.
Wicked. I got that
classic.
one, which is 11, which means I didn't get any.
Which means that
Ben won.
Ben won.
Finally.
Fucking
Nice,
A.
bro.
Whoa, Ben, that's so damn buzzy.
Well, Ben, that's so damn buzzy.
It's pretty buzzy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're down to the end of the show, which means that it is time for some cheeky tips.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cheeky tips as we look to the week ahead and try and give our expert advice on where you might be able to make a little bit of
Well,
money.
before we talk about the obvious one coming up, is the ref going to be the same in this next game?
It's a good call. It's a good call.
So that's where that'll affect my decision, I
I think it'll be tight regardless. If you want my pick for the next All Blacks game, I'm going to say either team 1 to 12.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah. Or if you can't get that,
A
then
little
I'd
bit of an on the fence bet there, though.
That's a good
I
one.
think Will Jordan's going to bounce back and he's going to score a try. I don't know who's going to win it. I hope the All Blacks.
Nice one. Okay, cool. Let's go into the NRL. It's the last round of the NRL, which means one thing. Spoon Bowl, bitches. Woo! That's right. Like we were saying before, the West Tigers and the Eels. Eels are the favourites, and we've backed them to win, even though the West Tigers are at home.
Yep.
There's a lot of games that don't really mean anything, so be careful where you bet on because
Tigers were spoon last year, eh?
Spoon, Space Head.
yeah,
So they will be fighting to not have that second spoon.
Totally.
basically.
Damn, Broncos won't have shit all to play for. That's going to be a dud game.
Yeah, it'll be
Fucking
Storm will rest everyone.
Yeah.
And Broncos probably won't even show up. Rabbitohs, Roosters, I don't know.
Roosters.
It's going to be a bit of a dud round, apart from, I'd say, the
Roosters,
Seagulls
surely.
and the Sharks. Seagulls and the Sharks and the Knights Dolphins. Actually, 2 great games.
Turbo's
Yeah.
out, eh?
Turbo's out, yes.
Yeah.
Turbo will be out, and Matt Burton will be out as well. For
I think the Roosters will try and smoke the Rabbitohs though, right?
All right. Yeah,
Roosters 13 plus.
Because I think I'm looking at it, they need to, like, they'll be third. Fuck no, they could get to second, bro, if Panthers lose. Panthers
Against
playing
the
Titans
Titans.
though. But I mean, you still want to win, right? But you still want to win.
Yeah, still want to win
'Cause they can come
Panthers
second.
play after. That's true. Yeah, okay. Well, Roosters. Yeah, I mean, Roosters are going to smash the Rabbitohs anyway. Big surprise.
Yeah.
Bulldogs Cowboys will actually be a good one.
Yes.
I'm going to go Bulldogs.
Yep.
Cowboys looked really bad against
Under strength.
under strength Melbourne.
Yes.
Seagulls Sharks is going to be good.
That is going to be good.
I'm probably going to lean on the
I want to say
Seagulls.
I'm going to say Sharks.
I'm going to say Sharks. Tommy
yeah.
Turbo's out now, eh?
Yeah.
I reckon. And Saab.
Is Saab out?
Didn't he do Syndesmosis in that game?
Oh, Syndesmosis.
He says, yeah.
What the hell is
Mitchell-
Syndesmosis?
It's a Harry Potter spell, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I
It's
thought.
it's the ankle. You guys haven't heard of that one? It's
No,
a real bad
it's-
ligament damage in your ankle. It's
Oh,
like 6
true.
weeks. I think he's fucked. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, rest in peace. Well, I'm still going to go Seagulls anyway, just because DCE at, is it 4 Points Park? It is. DCE at 4 Points Park is basically Batman. And then Knights and the Dolphins. Knights at home.
I'd say
That'd be a good game.
Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins.
I'm going to go Dolphins too. Knights are pretty snake. All right, and then we've got NPC, a couple of big battles coming your way. We've got Waikato Northland is our Wednesday game.
Whoa, storm week for Waikato.
Yeah, a bit of a storm week, isn't it? Oh, shit. Where's my match?
It'll be a tight one.
I'm going to say Waikato.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go Waikato as well. They're at home. And then we've got a few bangers. Auckland versus North Harbour. 2 teams that need a win.
Fucking A.
Battle of the Bridge.
Jeez, I don't know how I'm going to pick that one, but I'm going to say North Harbour.
I'm going to say Auckland probably are
Okay.
going to be the favourites again.
Yeah.
So
And if-
probably bet on North
Load
Harbour.
If Central Aucklanders are wondering where that is, that's when you take the wrong turn and end up going all the way over that big bridge.
What else?
Hawke's Bay, Tasman's the big one.
Yeah,
What do we
that's the
think?
big
Hawke's Bay,
one.
Tasman's the big one.
Are Tasman
Up
going to
the-
take the shield off them?
Up
Yes,
the Marco.
definitely.
Man,
I don't think
hope-
it'll get the
I do
shield.
love them.
If you want a tip, I'm going to say put Tava Naiwai anytime try scorer and Tasman 13 plus.
The Wellington Lions are going to have the shield within 2 weeks. You heard it here.
You heard it
Second,
here
because
first.
Tasman's saying it already for
I've
heaps of
said it
times.
for a few weeks now.
Yep.
We're going to win it. Another great game. Taranaki Waikato will be good. Waikato will be coming off Storm Week. So, and I think Taranaki might be getting some big boys back. Kanina Holo might be back, as well as they've got a few out, actually, I think. But yeah, no, that'll be good. Counties and Northland will be a good game. That'll be a great one. That's in Counties Manukau, as well as Otago Canterbury, I think, will be good as well.
Battle of the Tunnel?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to go North Harbour, definitely. What's your guys' pick for Otago?
Oh, thanks for asking.
Who's at home? He says the home one first.
Bro. I'm not going to fucking say it.
Did you say Southland Canterbury?
Otago Canterbury.
Otago Canterbury. Oh, I'm going to win.
Otago, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm going to lean
Canterbury's
Otago
been
as
shit
well.
house.
Otago look really good.
Yeah, I'm going to go Otago too.
They've got something's going on down
Cam
there.
Miller.
13 plus.
Taranaki Waikato. What do you guys reckon?
I think Taranaki.
Oh, is it a double week for White?
Yeah, Storm Week.
And Northland.
Stop squeaking on that chair, please,
Oh,
Ben.
shit.
He's getting restless. He
can
needs
hear that.
he needs to eat the rest of his buttered chicken, which is sitting on his bench.
Got some hefty back pain.
I'm going to go.
Me too.
I'm going to go Taranaki as well. Counties Manukau and Northland.
I'm
Counties at home.
going to say counties.
Yeah.
Yeah, counties. You got to bet counties.
What about counties?
And that's basically it. Unless there's any other.
I'll just chuck something in there. Spurs Arsenal at the Spurs Tottenham Stadium. That's the North London derby, they call it. I'm going to say Arsenal.
I'm saying Spurs.
Fuck
at
you.
home.
The Spurs at home.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, Ben's a big Heung-min Son fan.
Yep.
He likes
He
when he
is.
does the little celebration like this. Ben's a big fan of it. He often will do it after he sort of gets all his piss in the toilet. So
Yeah.
good on him.
I like writing his name with my calligraphic pen.
Heung-song-min.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
is.
Yeah, I'm going to go Arsenal.
Nice.
I'm going to go Arsenal and under 3.5 goals. Woo! Yeah, juicy one. I reckon
Nice.
it's going to be, if you want my exact pick, I'm going to go 2-0 to
Fucking
Arsenal.
oath.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
13 plus.
All right.
Wait, those games are in 2 weeks' time, so you can load up on that.
for fuck's sake.
There's an international break. Sorry. Anyway, that shows what I know. If send us a message in if you want more EPL chat and for it to be balanced slightly with the NPC and NRL.
We're going to need more content to talk about.
I know my stuff. I've got a fantasy team, and I know what's going on in that competition loosely.
Loosely. Very loosely.
Erling Haaland
He
scored a
says
hat-trick
it
again.
loosely. Allegedly. Thanks, everyone, for listening this week.
Thanks, everyone, for listening.
Ben, what's your final sign-off?
If you'd like me to talk for 30 minutes or more on the algal bloom in Ireland's largest lake,
I
just
would.
let me know.
We're taking turns on who does the podcast, and Ben's
Yeah.
next, so that's going to be good. See you later. It's been fun.
Thanks for watching.
If you're listening to this, I'm giving you a mana wave right now. Give me
Tabs,
one
sorry,
back.
Mike.
And don't forget to send your things in.
Yeah, send in
voice notes.
Heaps on Hotline is open 24 hours a day,
Feedback.
ladies and
Feedback
gentlemen.
on the episode.
And
Honest
try to
feedback.
keep it to fucking 20 seconds or
Yeah.
less. God damn it.
Ruthless feedback.
Honest feedback on the podcast. We need it, and we'd like it.
Yeah, we want kink shaming, body shaming, gaslighting.
Who
all
needs
of
to
them.
lose weight? Who needs to put on weight?
Yeah.
Ben, Ra.
Yeah,
I'm not
Wait,
shaming you.
not that order. Anyway,
Have a good week.
got it.
kia ora.
We'll see you later.